Hello again. Welcome back to Asgard, and welcome back to Valhelsia 3. So since the last episode, it hasn't been a ton of time. You can see that I did finish out the tavern, and if you want to see what the Tier 1 tavern looks like, it looks like this. So we got 4 little beds and some barrels, and that's about it. But you will notice that a couple of my villagers are hanging out, sitting here at the campfire, because of course they do not have jobs at present. Now, there was, I think it's this woman, Margaret V. Complin. Yeah, it says she comes from a neighboring town where Margaret worked as a carpenter. She'd be willing to join your colony for 30 lapis, but it seems you lack living space in your colony. So it looks like people will kind of travel to these areas that are kind of already leveled up, as you can see, and we can kind of recruit them. So that's kind of neat. It's kind of a nifty little thing. But anyways, what we're going to do today, the very first thing I'd like to do is, actually, let's just pull this up. I'd like to make a guard tower, because I know that before too long, barbarians are going to start trying to invade our town, and getting a guard tower, like, up and going right now would be nice. So to make the guard tower, it is going to take a bow. Oh. Okay, well that's fine, because that'll allow us to pretty easily segue into something else I'd like to do before we get the bow made. Because of course the bow is going to require string, which we do not have much of, if any. Oh, I actually have 4. Okay, well we'll do the bow first, and then we'll do another project that I have in mind. So, there's our bow. I don't remember if I have any planks. If I don't, I'd like to use spruce for the planks. So, because I tend to use a lot of oak for you know, these structures and stuff. So there's a couple guard towers for us. Let's take a look at the guard tower. So if we want to look at the level 5, that is the Asian guard tower. That's what it looks like. So pretty nifty. I love the banners, like all the just banners. There's so much detail in that. The acacia is like that. So, okay. The birch is like that. Oh, I like the dispensers, like as cannons or maybe firing holes for bows or something. There's also the Asian alternative. Ooh. Oh, so we can kind of mix it up a little bit. And this one actually has kind of a walkway that runs through the middle of it. So it would make kind of a cool, like, gatehouse or something like that, maybe. We have the cave. We have the dark oak. Just like that. It's like a, basically just a tree. Like a tree house. There's the fortress, which looks like that. There was an update also to the pack, so now there's like a few new mods added, like 6 or 7. A lot of mods that are new to me, a couple that I am familiar with though. Autumnity, I believe that's right, Autumnity, something like that. I am familiar with, and a couple others, but there is some new ones to me. There's the Fortress Alternative. Oh, that one has a rail cart that kind of runs through there. That's kind of cool. Jungle, which just looks like a house. And it has doors on all sides, apparently. There's the Medieval Birch. I like that. That, to me, is like a, you know, a guard tower. A lot of these look more like houses. The Fortress one, I think, is good. The Fortress Alternative makes sense. I do like the Asian and the Asian Alternative. We've got the Medieval Birch Alternative, which that looks nothing. I mean, I guess because it has a tower, but it's like a house attached to it too, or maybe a barracks. Maybe that's what that's meant to be. We've got the Medieval Dark Oak. Okay. And then the Medieval Oak. And the Oak Alternative. Just like that. And this Medieval Oak Alternative. Okay. Medieval Spruce. Spruce Alternative. Alright, we have Mesa. Oh, looking fancy as ever. Good old Mesa. Nordic. Which is like that. It's kind of nice. Then we have Sandstone, Space Wars. Okay. True Dwarven. Whoa. What's this? What's on top of that? Is it just, I feel like it's probably like a pillar. Like, I think the True Dwarven's meant to be built underground. Kind of like the cave, but I think it just looks so much better than the cave. Oh, and that's how it... Oh, okay. I really wish, like, well, where I was standing before, when the grass wasn't flickering, and you kind of had this, like, where grass and stone were mixed. I think that's a cool block texture. I wish it, like, was something, like, you could actually get. But I feel like that's a pillar that, like, holds up, like a cavern top or something. Like the roof of a cavern. There's the wooden, and then there is the warped. So that is what the warped guard tower looks like. Okay. We are going to go with the Asian or Asian alternative. I like them both. I'm thinking we'll probably use a bit of each. But for that one, I'm actually thinking of just going with this Asian tower. And I'm thinking I don't want to build anything else on this end until I get the stairs and stuff sorted and figure out how I want to run those. I think that would just make our lives a little bit easier. So I think the guard tower, I think I'm actually going to build it over in here somewhere. Yeah, I'm thinking right there. And that would leave a small area that I can build the wall for this layer out. And I'm thinking that we drop it down one more so it would actually sit there. And the road, this road could run up along the side of it there. Yeah, I think I like that a lot. So, yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, I don't think I want to move it. I think I'm happy with that. And we're going to go ahead, tell them to build the building and get them started on our very first guard tower. Now, I will probably set up the other one too, because we're going to want a fair number of guards for our town, for sure. What I'd like to do next, while he's starting to clear some of that stuff, something that we really need to get up and going. Now, granted, this is going to be kind of a temporary thing, but I would like to get just some farmland put out. Now, I've got this iron. I'm going to go ahead and just smelt up as much of it as I can. Now, I know the pack has ore doubling, but I'm not really planning on rushing for ore doubling. I don't think it's really necessary to rush for it, unless I'm going to build something out of iron, like decorative, like blocks. I'm not too worried about it. So let's get some iron, and let's get ourselves a bucket. And I'm thinking right now, I just kind of want this farmland out of the way, honestly. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to set it up kind of out here. Just so it's close enough that we're kind of keeping it active. We'll do some proper farms, but not right here. And the farms that we're going to have in this area are going to be managed by mine colonies. So I'm not going to bother making a really nice farm for this area, but we will have some of our own later, but not just yet. Alright, and let me get a hoe real quick. And right now I'm going to plant industrial hemp. I'm going to plant wheat. What all can we do with aubergine? With like default cooked aubergine. Vegetable juice. Okay, aubergine salad. I like that stuffed aubergine because that's actually not too bad. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and plant those. And the wheat. And what else do I have seeds for? It might be worth going over and seeing about getting some carrots before too long from the village. Now, granted, of course, you can plant seeds in this version of Minecraft. I think it was added with 1.13 or 1.14, I believe. One of the two. But you can plant seeds and they will grow without water, but we're going to go ahead and just get some water up and going. It's faster if you have water. And until we get big fields planted, I want to make sure that we got water. Okay, and then we'll just do rows, I guess. So we'll just do like wheat and aubergine. And then industrial hemp, which we can use for making string, which will be good. And we'll let that go. Wow, it grows so fast. I wonder what's causing this to grow so fast. Unless this is how the pack's set up, is for stuff to just be like constant. It's almost like it have like some kind of a crop speed increase or something here, you know? I don't know. But we got aubergine, which we can just cook to get the cooked aubergine, which is actually equivalent to bread. So that's pretty good. And of course, industrial hemp, we want to make sure and break it here and snap it off, because then it'll grow back faster. So I can't escape this place. Like, it just keeps growing back so quickly. I think 2 rows of industrial hemp is going to be plenty, so I'm going to do like an extra row of wheat seeds. I do believe. Because I think we'll get more mileage out of that than... gosh. Then more industrial hemp, because I just don't think we're going to have that much need for it. And at some point I'll go get some carrots and we'll plant those down. And potatoes and beetroots, but I've never seen such. Like, this field's full now, and I have a lot of just crops on me. Okay, I'm going to head back. I'm done. I'm done. It's just like, you can't get away from it. It just grows so fast. It's like, okay, I'm just going to keep harvesting, I suppose. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get the stuff together for this guard tower and kind of focus my attention on that for a minute. I'm probably going to have to go mine up more cobblestone, it looks like. And our iron is done. I'm going to go ahead and just toss that into here. But I'm going to get the stuff together for this, because I would like to get the guard tower done ASAP. And then I'll be back here in just a little bit. Okay, he's just about done with this building. And you will notice that a visitor died. It's Gunnar V. Baldwin. He died in the fire. I've noticed they love stepping in that campfire. Like, they're not very intelligent. They're just like, I'm going to jump in this fire real quick. But yeah, he's just placing ladders and torches right now. Finishing out this Tier 1 guard tower. And then that'll be done. Our beautiful, beautiful oak wood and cobblestone town that we've got going on here. He's just got to say, okay, it's finished. There we go. Defense is the best. All land within 2 chunks of the guard tower has been claimed. A new child is now happily living in your colony. Time for more citizens. Children may be born when 2 citizens of opposite gender are in the same house during the night. Children need to be fed and sleep well to grow up. Okay. Apparently we now have a kid in the town. There he is. Scott H. Clifford. Okay. Now, I believe we're going to need to outfit them, right? So, she looks like she's wearing archer gear, I think. Sign the guard of the job, automatically find patrol target, automatically try to retreat on low health, on, try to hire from training facility, on. Okay, and this is what they can kill. And we can do archer or knight. This first one I'm going to have be a knight, because I don't have the supplies on hand to really keep them stocked with arrows just yet. Let's go make her some equipment. And make me some equipment also. I'm not sure. Can they use iron? Like iron armor and stuff at this point? Iron weapons? I don't think so. We can do wood or gold. Okay. So, I'm just going to have to make her a wooden sword for now.
Not good enough, eh?
So, there you go. She's hungry. Okay. That's fine. Let me go ahead and give her, like, 5 pieces of bread. And that way she can go about her business. Now, I want to make some armor for myself real quick. And I want to see if she'll wear armor if I was to give her some. Yeah, she wants a shield and all that, but Yeah, I don't think she's going to be able to use the iron armor. I think I'm going to have to do leather for the time being. That's fine. Just give me that back for the time being. I'm going to go make her a shield and some leather armor then. Hey, Clifford grew up and wants a job now. Alright, I'm going to put this stuff on real quick. But let me go ahead and make her as much armor as I can. So, like everything but legs for the time being.
I serve with
Alright, here's what I want to give you.
not good enough, eh?
No, stop. What are you doing? Oh, well, it looks like she can actually use, like, some of these other things, though. Give her, like, mecha suit. Quicksilver, silver, 10. We could give her 10 legs. Uh-huh. Okay, well, maybe I'm going to make her some 10 leggings, then. I've got 10. And now we still have 2 people without jobs. So if we pull up at Mine Colonies, what do we want to make? Oh, wow, there's so many new things now. Hospitals, university, concrete mixer. Wow. There's so many new things. It's so interesting. Compost barrel. Oh, that's for the composter's hut. Wow. Okay, so most of these things require research at the university to build them. But I'm not going to push for that stuff just yet. I'd like to get a shepherd's hut. I was kind of thinking we'll get a farm. And I'd like to get the courier, and we need to get some housing and stuff too in due time. But I'd like to use all my villagers up first before we make any houses. Honestly, I think for... Let's see, a mine would be good. A shepherd's hut would be really good. And a farm would also be really good. But I feel like if we're going to get a farm, then we'll need to do that at the same time we do the, like the couriers and stuff. And the restaurant. So, I tell you what I think we're going to do. I think we're going to go ahead and just make a mine. For right now. So, there's that. And I need to make me a new pick. I'm going to go ahead and make an iron pick, though. Since I can. Let's take a look at the mine. Let's see what these look like real quick. I want the miner. I also want to look at some of the decorations. Also. And this is going to be the level 5. Looks like the level 1's going to be like super cheap. Well. Oh my gosh, this thing is massive. Oh, that's cool. That looks like the back of the building, though. Yeah, this is like the entrance here. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, man. So, the civilian entrance is over there. Uh-huh. Man, this thing is nice. They're so much bigger. Like, I remember when they were like just these little bitty things. There's the acacia mine. There's the birch mine. Just a little box. It's so, like, that is cool. The cave one. The dark oak. Just like that. The, fortress. Which is like that. Okay. The jungle. Like that. Medieval birch. That would be like ground level. Okay. Like that. Okay, that... Yeah, it actually looks pretty cool, though. Medieval birch alternative, which is like that. I actually like the other one, I think. Medieval dark oak. Medieval oak. Yeah. These are all kind of the same, just with different materials. The Mesa, the Nordic, which is like that. Like, here's the thing. I like the Nordic stuff, but I think it's really repetitive because all the buildings look the same. I think that's the big issue with the Nordic. Is it's just all... I mean, I know that's like Nordic roof style, but it wouldn't all just be like this same building, which I feel like it is with the Nordic stuff. Which kind of leaves it being kind of to me, but that's the Sandstone, the Space Wars, it's like that. Stone is like that. That's how it used to be. That was the old, like, pretty much the only option. You could do, like, different materials. But the true Dwarven... Oh, man. Look at that. That is insane. Huh. I gotta say, that's pretty cool. And if we look inside of here... Ah, okay. That's nifty. Then there is the... Wooden would be like the same as stone. Yeah, just that. And then the warped version. Or the warped mine. But yeah, we're going to go with the Asian one. And it is a massive monster of a building. I've never seen such madness. As far as where to put this, because it is rather large. Honestly, it's going to be, like, tough to find a spot for it right now. I don't know. I'm going to give this one some thought, because there shouldn't be a mine here, like, right opposite the tower, you know, the town hall. To the point that I almost think we may not build the mine until we just expand out a little bit. Oh, but we could build it back here. This would be setting... Oh, yeah, we expanded. So we own all of that, though. Like, all of this area. Yeah, we could have the mine back here, then. So this would be kind of like an industrial area for our town, because it would be like the wood area right there, and then back set in this little mountain area is where the mine would be. We raise it up to there. Yeah, I think we could make this work off in here, and then have a road that kind of runs up through, kind of winds back through here, and then the mine be kind of off here. You know, kind of in this little, what would be the industrial area. Yeah, I think we could make that work. So let's go ahead. Let's do that. It's just so massive. And we are going to... What all does it need? Bunch of cobblestone. But that's the majority of it, is cobblestone. Yeah, we'll go ahead and make a build request for that. Because we're actually about to go caving, I think, just a little bit. Since we do have armor, we've got some torches. Let me go ahead and just make some more sticks here. And I actually, whenever I was digging out for some cobblestone, because we needed it for that building over there, and I actually found a little area that I'd like to go explore. So let's go ahead and pop down to the mines real quick. So right down here, now right down here is a landing right here. This is where, of course, we were at, over in this area. But if we continue down, because I was trying to just dig some cobblestone as I dug down, there's actually this little, like, ravine that runs through here. And I'd like to check out some of this today, I think. Just a little bit on camera here. And if we come around, that's, okay, that's dry ice. And there's limestone here from Create, and somewhere there was some marble I spotted. And that's something I want to look at this episode, is what do the town, like, walls look like? From minecolonies, is there an Asian version? And we might take a look at those. Ooh, my fortune is kicking in. You'll notice I'm getting more coal. That's because the scarf. So it was. I noticed it wasn't. It didn't seem like, anyways, that it was proccing with the stone pick. But maybe I just didn't. I didn't test it enough, or maybe I just got really unlucky or something like that. But I didn't really notice it proccing with the stone pick. But it seems to be proccing pretty well with the iron pick. I love the slate also. Okay, I'm just gonna dig that down. Because that's where I'm going to continue deeper. Because I do want to get down to redstone level before too long. In lapis and stuff. There's silver. Maybe get some diamonds. Oh yeah, we could try to get some diamonds this episode as well. That would be quite nice. And there's lapis. Okay. I'll go down there in just a second. Do we want to... let's see. I'm torn because there's basically just a huge cave. Of course, it's Worley's cave, so oh, there's fluorite. I guess I probably should have dumped my inventory before I came down, but that's okay. Let's just let's continue down for right now, I think. At least finish digging this out a little bit. And I'm going to just open this up here. Because we got all this zinc. Arcane crystal ore. Alright. I think getting that scarf was really lucky. Because, I mean, we can get extra diamonds. You know, like right out the gates. I'll tell you what, I'm going to throw those eggs out because I actually have a ton of eggs. Osmium, okay. Weathered limestone, I love the texture from that. Uranite ore, pour from Powa. Lead. I was mining lead. Let me go ahead and just grab this. And I wanted to mine... this. Arcane crystal ore. Yeah, it looks like our fortune's kicking in. That's really nice. Copper. Oh, we got emeralds down here. Oh, and this... okay. This connects up to there. Okay. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'm going to go dump off my inventory. So I kind of feel like I have some freedom. Because right now my inventory is really, really bad. So let me pop up real quick. Okay, I got our inventory dumped out. And I also got the builder set up with some of the stuff that he was going to need for the miner. Not all of it. I need a ton of cobblestone and stone and stuff. But if we come down here, we do have some redstone. I want to go ahead and grab that. And I'm thinking next episode, I got to thinking, I think we're going to do a little bit of replay mod. I don't know if it'll be the entire episode. Petrified ore. Okay, we'll take it. I don't know that it'll be the entire episode, but we are going to do a little bit. It's going to be like a landscaping spree, because we need to do a bit of landscaping up kind of around the village, because it's a little bit of a mess at the moment. I'd like to start putting in some roads and walls and things that we can then expand upon as time goes on. Grab this. I'm also going to take these, I think I'm going to take these emeralds. There's some more up there as well. I'll probably grab those. We don't have a ton of fortune, but we do have that one level of fortune, which will make a difference for sure. So we're at Y14. So it's possible while we're caving down here, we might come across diamonds. I'm going to pop over here, get this bit of gold also. Strangely, not a whole lot of mobs down here, which I'm not complaining about too much, at least at the moment. Faint amaranth, can we... yeah, we get glowstone dust from that. I'm going to go ahead and grab this. There's a little bit above ground too, but just to give us a little start on glowstone. Alright, so up here. That's probably where that zombie's at. Hey. Hey! There we go. Get our very first bits of bones. I'd love to find a skeleton spawner. That would just be great. I don't necessarily want to explore all of this right now, but like all of this path, I want to go back downwards, though. See if we can get our hands on our first bits of diamonds this episode. Hey, we got a monster spawner. I saw some diamonds too, I think. Oh, that's a monster box. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Come on. Alright. You just dropped TNT? Yeah. Oh, we got diamonds! There's also diamonds right there, which will be our first mined diamonds. Yeah. Where'd that witch go? There she is. I definitely want to kill her. Okay, we got a record off of her. Because, of course, those monster boxes, they have loot, technically. But the loot is all dropped by mobs. So, hey. There we go. I'm going to take these emeralds also. Oh, I see more emeralds. Alright. We got 2 diamonds from that chest, which isn't too bad. I'd like to get us up to 30 levels and get an enchanting table. That would be awesome. Okay, my inventory's overflowing again, though. I love Worley's caves, though. Like, it just makes caves so much more interesting. Darkstone. Yeah, see? We've got, like, these underwater bits of caves. Huh. Alright, I'm gonna head back up, though. I don't have very much breath at the moment. No enchantments or anything for that, so... We're gonna head back up. There was some emeralds that I passed up. Stella Arcanum. Toss down that rotten flesh. Let's take... oh, I can't mine that at the moment. That's fine. But let's head back over. I'm gonna take this. Oh! Forged wall from Tetra. Aha! Tetra is a mod. We're gonna get into that a little bit. I'm not personally crazy about it. I know a lot of people think I'm crazy for saying that. There's a creeper. But it's kind of like Tinker's, basically. It's like a new sort of version of Tinker's. I think it's a cool concept, but I'm not generally crazy about... yeah, I'm not even going to be able to get through that without a hammer. We're going to have to go up this way to enter it. But I'm not generally all that crazy about like full-on tool replacement mods, because I think they tend to be a bit on the OP side, and they kind of ruin things from other mods. So I'm not personally too crazy about it yet, but we will mess around with it. I'm not gonna be able to bust that. Let's go around, because it looks like there's another entrance from down... I think it's down here, maybe? Yeah, right here. Because it's where, whenever it spawned, the water kind of busted a hole in. So we can come in this way. Oh, we got diamonds here. Woohoo! Woohoo! And we got ourselves some emeralds also. And dark stone. Okay. I want these. And we still got some diamonds back. We'll get them whenever we go back through, but we'll come back for this a little bit later. Extractor pipes. Okay. I'm trying to make my way up and out of here because my inventory is like terrible. We'll grab those. Okay. Let's start heading back up. I want to fill up on cobblestone while I'm down here, but I'm going to head up. I need this cobblestone for the village. And I'm going to work on finishing out the mine structure, get him the rest of the stuff that he needs, and then we'll come back to set up one more building, I think, for this episode. But I know we're getting decently close to wrapping up point, so I'll be back here in just a little bit. Okay, I just got back up, and I have a small spot of bad news. Let me give him that. But a few of my villagers got sick, and we need to cure them. This one has measles, and so they need dandelion, kelp, and poppy. And this guy down here has, or our guard, she has influenza right now. So she needs a carrot and a potato. So I've got to get poppy and dandelion should be pretty easy. Kelp shouldn't be too hard because we're right next to an ocean, right out over here. So I have to go get these items, and I should be able to get a carrot and a potato. There we go, there's kelp. Should be able to get a carrot and potato at the village, I think. And I've still got to get a dandelion, so hopefully we'll run across that as we are heading over to the village. And there's wild potatoes. So there's our potatoes. Yay! Ooh. I do want one of these pumpkins. Oh, we got onions, cabbage, pumpkin seeds. We got tomato seeds, rice. Mainly after that kind of stuff that don't really have another place to get it from. But we'll try not to steal from the villagers too much. I did take a couple pieces of bread, but that's whatever. Is this just wheat? Looks like it's just wheat. No, there's potatoes. But I'm not seeing any carrots, unfortunately. This village may not have any carrots. There's a brewing stand. I'm not going to steal it, but I know it's there if I happen to decide I need it. No, I don't think that they do. No! There is that other village. I guess we can go check it. But I don't think this one has carrots in it. Okay, so what all... She needed dandelion, kelp, and poppy. So let me give her that. You feel better? Get back to work? That may take her a little bit. So I'm just going to head off and see if I can get some carrots from the other village real quick. And they've got sheep here. I'm going to go ahead and just shear some of these. Because I'll need the wool for more beds, I'm sure. What do you guys have? Ah, carrots. Okay. So happens I've got bone meal. There we go. Alright, so now I'm going to head back home and get this other villager hopefully getting healed up. Okay, she needs carrots and potatoes. Carrots and potatoes. Yeah, looks like my woodcutter got back to work. Oh, he's just hungry. Okay, I don't care about him too much. I'll give him some food. I got some. We're gonna be getting a restaurant in due time. Okay, yeah, she's back working. Alright, so I'm gonna get the rest of the stuff together for this building. And then we'll come back and do a little bit more mine colonies before we end out this episode. Okay, I was just planning out a new field and got potatoes and tomatoes, cabbage, and carrots planted out here. Can I make... Yeah, I can make seeds with these. That's great. And he just finished building the mine. It took actually a little while, but that's fine. I was editing some footage and stuff. And if we pop over to the mine... but let's go ahead and let's get... Actually, let me do it as spruce. Let me get a few picks. Let's go with 8, and then let's do some shovels. And I'll throw some bread in here too. So this is going to be our miner. I'll throw that stuff into there.
Not good enough, eh?
And he didn't have enough time. Yeah, because I haven't been staying up through the night. I think is the reason it's doing that. That's fine. And there he goes. He's getting to work, and he's going to start digging the tunnel downwards. I remember this one does require ladders. So I'm going to need to... I'm going to need to make some ladders. That's fine. Let me do that real quick. I'm going to go ahead and throw them in the inventory so that they're ready to go whenever he decides that he needs them. And let me head back and sleep, and we are going to build another building. Just set one up. And honestly, I think between episodes, I'm probably going to get the town hall built, like the level 1 town hall. I think I may go ahead and do that. I might also possibly set up another guard tower as well. We shall see. Now, as far as new buildings go, I think the warehouse or a house. I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and do a house. I need to get one of these built. And I know this episode is getting a little bit long. We're just about done. So, the level 5 housing. Oof, it's getting hard to tell what's what here. That's the acacia, which I actually like that. The Asian... Okay. That's kind of nice. I kind of wish they would do some, like, alternatives. Oh, there is Asian alternative. So that's the Asian alternative. But, like, housing, you'll get a bunch of houses. That's the Birch. It's a little bit more modern. You got the staircase on the side there. Cave. But if you had the, like, more just alternatives to houses, because you tend to want to build a bunch of those, I think. So, the fortress. That's the fortress house. Fortress alternative is like that. I like that. I like the use of scaffold and stuff there. We have the jungle house. Yeah, just like that. The medieval birch. The medieval birch alternative. Medieval dark oak. I like that one. Dark oak alternative. Ugh. That's kind of hideous, I think. But it's a little bit more of like a modern, I think. I don't see that as medieval. But maybe. Medieval oak. And oak alternative. And those bricks and stuff. I don't know. Spruce. I like that. I like the darker woods, you know. And then spruce alternative. I just don't like... Ugh, those alternatives are not my cup of tea. Mesa. Something like that. Nordic looks like every other Nordic building, pretty much. They're just tall with those roofs every time. Sandstone, like that. Space Wars is... Oh, I guess it's all underground. Okay. Stone is like that. Stone Alternative is like that. That's the one I'm used to. If you recall, back on Sprout, we had a lot of those. And then there's the True Dwarven. I actually like that quite a bit. True Dwarven would just be a ton of stone. Warped. It's like that. Okay. Wood Alternative and wooden. Okay, so we're going to be going with either the Asian or the Asian Alternative. I'm going to say probably just Asian for our first house. And I'm thinking... I'm thinking this is going to sit right up next to the tavern. Probably one block back from the storefront of the tavern. Or actually, let's push it back a little bit more. And to the left a little bit more because the roof kind of overhangs. And that way I can do like a little gate around it, or a little fence around it. And it have somewhat of a yard in the front, I think. So I think I'm going to set up the house there. We're going to kind of have this like main way. And then right past here is going to be a road that runs up around through here. And then we'll have the little wall that kind of runs around this building. And this road's going to kind of work its way up and around in some form or fashion over to the mine and stuff. And we'll probably have some farms and things back here. It's kind of what I'm thinking. So I'm going to get this going. We're going to see what we need to build it, and then we're going to end out the episode. Like I said, I'm probably going to go ahead and build the town hall as well, and get that up and going between episodes. But let's go ahead. We're going to need oak, but just the basic stuff. And all that wood that my wood farmer is getting. That's why I wanted to get the lumber stuff up and going, and I wanted to get the mine up and going, because that's going to be kind of where a lot of our materials that we use for building and expanding are going to come from. So getting those up and going is going to help us out as far as expanding out our town. So next episode, like I said, the plan at the moment is, unless things change, the plan is we're going to do probably a bit more with mine colonies. Like I said, the start of this series, it's going to be very mine colonies focused until we get this up and going, and then we're going to switch over, probably create being our next kind of focus point. We're not going to run through mine colonies till we're just completely done with it, but we're at least going to get our town, kind of properly started before we switch over. So next episode, we are going to be continuing on with a bit more mine colonies, and we're going to take some time, probably do some replay mod, some speed build stuff, and kind of do some landscaping and road work, and getting kind of the layout of this town in order. It's going to help me a lot with building it, and I think it's going to help you guys with kind of visualizing kind of what I'm thinking here. So we're going to start on that, try to get staircases done and just roads and walls and little things like that. And I'm going to figure out my building palettes for this area of our build. Of course, once we leave the town, the mine colonies area, we'll be doing another type of build. Kind of mix it up a little bit within this series. It's kind of my current plan anyways. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, as always, be sure and hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe if you're not already, to stay updated with when new videos come out. And I hope to see you guys next time. So until then, as always, do take care, stay safe. I'll see you guys then.